Yo, what the hell is a flippant?
Welcome back. It's your boy Flippant back in here with a couple more reactions to these videos. Look, I'm pretty fair, alright? Whenever it comes to the whole man and woman thing and how we're supposed to come together like butt cheeks, I'm fair about it. There's something that men have to bring to the table and there's something that women have to bring to the table. No one is the table. All right, I guarantee it. Anybody who ever told you that is full of BS.
You can't be 30 and not have a car.
Now. Huh?
You cannot be 30 and not have a car.
Oh no, that's facts.
30 and above and not have a car.
Like...
What in the fuck are you doing? If you're 30 or if you're 30 and older than that and you don't have a vehicle,
it's embarrassing.
Like, how are you living? How are you getting around?
Okay, so what did y'all?
But you got every pair of shoes that come out. You can't be 30 and not have a car.
Huh?
You can.
All right, so let's break this down. You can't be 30 and not have a car. I get it. There are some outliers out there who live in major cities and they get around through, share drive apps, or they get around through taxis, or they're capable of walking to work, and normally they don't need a car. But she's not talking about those kind of men. She's talking about the type of men that, live at home with their mom, or that, they don't have enough money to go buy a car, which I do believe that if you are at the age of 30 and you're somewhere where you need a car to get around, you should have your own car. All right. She's not like, forget what she looks like, forget what she sounds like, and forget how hostile she's coming off. Just understand that, hey, that's one of those requirements. You need a car to get around. Let's keep going. All right. So for this one, I can't play the audio because I don't want to get copywritten. But as you can see, it says, me even though I used to let broke men hit all the time. Hey, look, more power to you. I don't know what to say about this one. She's got me stuck. At the end of the day, it's all fun and games until you have a baby with a man who doesn't have money. That's all I'll say about that one, okay?
The reason you keep attracting broke men is you dated one of them and the other broke men saw you with the other broke man that you're already with, and then suddenly they think you are also on their level. That's why you are attracting broke men. Because dating is about status and dating is about levels. When other broke men see you with a broke man, they automatically think they can reach you. Okay? When broke men see you with nails on, lashes on, makeup, nice wigs, with a rich man, they won't approach you because they know your standard is too high for them. Okay? So that is why you keep attracting broke men. You attract them because once you attract one broke man, it's like you're calling the whole army of broke men to.
So don't get it twisted, ladies. This woman is talking to 15, 16, 17, and 18-year-old women, maybe all the way up until they're about 21 years old, because like once you set a pattern, it's going to be hard to get out of that pattern. You can't charge the next man more than what you charged the last man just because you've reached this stage in your life where the epiphany stage where it's like, well, why have I been giving my snatch away to these guys whenever I really should be targeting these guys? Look, your chance is up. All right, you might as well keep on going with the guys you've been going, because there's no way in hell that you're gonna go from diddling around with broke men to being fondled and diddled around with rich men. All right, that's just not gonna happen. So all you young ladies out there, heed this advice. That is exactly true. There's a couple of other things sprinkled into it too, so we're not gonna just say because you're a woman you deserve a broke man. Scratch that. We're not gonna say just because you're a woman you deserve a rich man. It's the fact that if you've already been hanging around with the broke men, the rich men aren't gonna look at you the same. The broke men are gonna keep on passing you around. I know what I said, I know how it sounded, and I meant every word of that.
Broke men complain about paying for anything. The date, parking, anything. Like, they complain. How I know I'm talking to a broke man versus a man who's not rich, not even rich, just has a job, has a place, financially stable as a grown adult should, right? it be the complaints. Like, I know right away when I'm talking to a guy who I just swiped right on, we matched, and he's talking about, oh, but why don't, we go to a park or something for the first date? Why don't we, it doesn't always be about money. It could just be about us spending time. We could be just hanging out at the beach, and I'm fine with that. But I know you're saying it because you're broke. Don't deny it. Because then the same guy is going to be the same one that says, oh, we should go 50-50 on rent if we live together because women are empowered now. No!
If I had to redo the dating game again, look, I'm paying for the first date, all right? I know how that makes me sound, but understand that there was always a game between men and women that, men are providers and women are the submissive ones, and they're supposed to be the homemakers, and they're supposed to have our kids, all right? I'm a very traditional man, and that's what I expect, or that's what I expect most men to do, all right? Now, what she was saying last was that, women are coming up in the world and women don't have a need for men anymore, or so they say, and they're more independent. And going along with the new traditions, all right, the modern day traditions, going along with that, then you find yourself in a bit of a pickle. You want to allow a woman to be independent, but, if you allow her to be independent, you get labeled as broke. It seems like a double-edged sword if you ask me. I mean, I think we should come together like butt cheeks and really figure out what the hell y'all are talking about, because men didn't bring this one up. That's not our fault. It might have been the woman before you, who were raw, I don't get to buy land and everything. But I mean, if you look at everybody now, most people don't buy land. All right. So everything that was being fought for, in the 60s, the women's suffrage movement, like, still the percentage is low of women buying land. It's extremely low. I don't know how low. I didn't look at the statistics, but I look around where I'm at, and I look around, where I used to be back in Texas, and I tell you, there's not a lot of female landowners. Women rent for the most part. I don't know what the hell they're fighting for, but if you want me to pay for your dinner, I expect the other sides of the traditions. I expect you to be, traditional yourself. I'll leave it like that so I don't start cussing and getting into my thing, you know what I'm saying?
She got $500 just for someone to say sorry to her. I'm posting this for the black woman who may come across my page and not realize that you're worth a lot more than what you're accepting. She got $500 just for someone to say sorry to her. I got $500 on Saturday just because a guy met me at a club and I wanted a bottle of liquor, and then I changed my mind on the bottle of liquor, but he already had the $500 out, so he gave it to me. And then a week before that, I got $1,200 to stay with a guy just because he wanted me to stay with him longer. So just so that you guys know, there are men with money that don't have issues giving it to you. If a man has an issue giving you money, it's because he does not have enough. So then you have to reconsider who you're talking to and why you're talking to him. If he ain't black, then go on to a different race. The guys I'm talking about are black and they got money. But if you can't get a black man with money, it's Asians and whites and Mexicans. It's niggas with money out.
I don't care how much money I make. I don't make enough money to just be able to give it to somebody for existing. I want to leave it there before I say something reckless, but look, this is only gonna happen as long as you maintain yourself. Look, if it's part of the game, there's men out there doing it, then who am I to hate on the game? All right, or who am I to hate on the player, or however that is said? Because look, I don't play the game, and I'm definitely not a player. I butchered that. You find yourself at risk whenever you live life this way. You're talking to people you don't know, and you're accepting things from men you don't know, and with that money comes other things. They might not ask for it up front because they might be a little too chicken shit to do so, but it could become aggressive at some point. All right, it could be, and I wouldn't wish that on any woman. I don't think that, you know, just because a man decides to pay, you know, you have to give up, you know, parts of your body and parts of your human. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying any of that at all. But what I am saying is that if a woman decides to go out with me, she's got to be at least attracted enough to give me an opportunity to at least give me what I want at the end of the night. You know, maybe after date 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not totally like, yo, like I paid for dinner. You gon' slob on this knob. Like I'm not like that. And I've never been like that. And I've never known anybody who was seriously on that level. You find a woman you like and you tend to, like, you know, compromise a couple of things. Now, if you're talking about wait for date 90, okay, you're definitely smoking something. But for the women who are out here like receiving money, remember that money comes at a price. That money comes at a price. Like I said, I wouldn't wish it on any of you ladies out there. I wouldn't, but let's be honest. There are some people out there who take advantage of women. All right, and you might just be falling into that trap. It dangles $40 for the light bill over here, and you're going, well, we're not gonna do anything whenever I get there. And then I am making a video, actually.
Sorry. You wanna watch some Suits when you're done? Sorry.
That's going in the video. So anyway, he dangles the $40 out there, and you, like a thirsty, you know, woman, you know, wanting your lights to get cut back on, and, you know, next thing you know, you end up on the first 48. Your parents are talking about, she was such a great girl. No, she wasn't. She was struggling on the light bill because she thought she could just use men for money and not expect the whole bad side to happen. Don't get me wrong, fellas. I think that we're great creatures, especially the ones that work hard for their money and don't decide to dangle it in front of a woman's face like bait, okay? All right, I'm not saying that men are just inherently terrible people, all right? Much love. With that being said, let's go ahead and end it here, and I'll see you in the next one.